T&D Cats in Snyder County serves as a refuge for animals that can't return to the wild.
I'm hoping to see some lions. Like I said, we've lived here 6 years, and we've just never been here.
Right.
And I wanted to do something special for the pastor's kids. So we're just here for just a fun day to make memories with the girls.
Yeah.
And
Well, I think you will.
see what our little local place has to offer.
A wide variety of animals, including primates, owls, bears, cavies, lions, and tigers, now call T&D Cats their home.
When the animals come here, they stay here. This is their permanent home. We have a few hundred mammals that we care for. We also have a few hundred birds, which are in the aviary across the road. That is a private rescue that we have. We don't have that open for the public. We are not funded by the government or compensated to take the animals. It's just a service we provide for the animals. So your admission fees and donations help take care of them. It just doesn't cover the food costs for the animals for the year. My parents are retired from other careers. They spent a lot of retirement savings go back into feeding and maintaining the animals. We also don't have any paid employees, just a handful of volunteers that help us.
Those volunteers perform a variety of tasks, including giving tours during the week.
So back in the 50s, a white woman was actually captured, brought to the U.S. It was bred with an orange and black. Their babies were, half of them were orange and black, half of them were white. They, for genetics, bred one of the girls to daddy. Created more white, and so they kept breeding to get this white because it was novel and great. So the white Bengal tigers in captivity can all trace their lineage back to that first pair back in the 50s.
The Madiv family has been operating the facility for 34 years.
Well, my brother is usually the first one. He does the rounds in the morning.
What does that entail?
He'll walk around, make sure everybody, like some of the animals are locked up at night as well, so he will walk around and just check fencing and check everybody and leave the ones out that are locked in at night and check waters, and then ready for 10 o'clock for the 10 o'clock tour. Yeah. So in the summer, the volunteers usually arrive a little before 10, and then usually it's till about 7:30 at night. Yeah. They're not here, but we're here. Yeah, I mean, and there's always somebody here, I should say. But as for taking, we live here, yeah. But as for like animal care stuff, that's
That's the time. 7 p.m. is when your day.
7:30, yeah. It's like farming, like your farmers are there all the time, every day. But we're not big travelers, so it doesn't matter. But I do like, but with our son though, like because of his age, it'd be nice to show him some things.
Yeah.
Because he'll remember now. But also some of the things I like to do. I think we'll wait a while since maybe cities get a little safer, so it's just, but we can do lots of other things locally. And
These guys will grow to be about 6 feet tall. Really kind of fun thing about kangaroos, and I never really thought about this until I read it. Kangaroos cannot move backwards. So, I mean, it makes total sense when you think about it. It's like because of their tail and the way their feet and their hind feet and legs are, they can't move backwards because they use their tail. A lot of the volunteers have been here for years, and some of them travel, most of us an hour and a half to get here. And most of them are retired. I still work. There's another gentleman who retired, but he has like a part-time job and is usually here on Thursdays. He's on vacation. So, but yeah, like most people are retired. And so, they're committing, they come in once a week and then they're here on a Saturday or a Sunday all day, so it's a commitment, but it's fun. I don't think anybody looks at it as like, oh, this is work. It's just,
Right.
it's fun.
I think we're all animal lovers.
Yeah,
we're all animal lovers. I rescue cats. People rescue dogs. I mean, all of us have been. That's what's important. And with these, you hear some of the backstories on it, and you think, how could anybody, first of all, do that? And thank God we're here. I mean, that's sort of what you think on it. That they need places like this to handle human stupidity.
Yeah.
Essentially. So. And it's nice to be part of that, to do our little piece of, making the world a little bit better place.
How tired are you at the end of the day?
Oh, I'm exhausted. Yep. No, I go home pretty tired. It's a good tired though. Like, so, yeah, it's not bad. So, you know, and I knew it's a lot of cleaning.
Yes.
It's food prep. Like, you know, when you're dealing with animals, you're dealing with poop.
Right, right.
You know, so I've got dogs. I can clean up poop. It's not,
Because it's a constant, right? It's a constant.
you know, it's
even with cats, even
you know,
with the small
and,
cats.
You know, if you can muck horse stalls, you can clean other animal pens. It's there's no difference.
Right.
These are the foxes. We have a lot of foxes, I'm sure you noticed when you're taking a tour. This happens to be just dog food, but they frequently will get chicken, they'll get turkey, anything we happen to have meat-wise if they want. The other fun thing we have, and I'm sure someone may have mentioned this too, in the winter we don't have hoses. So in the winter we bucket this all around. So in the summer we can sort of stop and get a refill. Like somebody will probably need water, so I'm just stopping to fill some up.
Do you have wagons at least?
Yes, that little red orange wagon is down there. Because right now it's okay to carry. But yeah, occasionally we'll just have a bucket of those.
It's a lot of, I mean, it's hard work.
Well, it's very labor intensive.
Yeah.
And I was at my physician the other day, and she goes, "Do you get any exercise?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do. I really do." So, because I'm thinking,
We'll show her some of the video.
this is probably better than I was doing in the gym. I mean, 5-gallon buckets and 5-gallon buckets and lifting and carrying and walking a mile. I'm like, I think I'm doing okay, Doc. So we have 9 foxes in this particular set of pens here. And they all get about 2 cups a day of premium dog food.
10,000 pounds of meat a month, and which is about 10 or 12 cows. We do get some help from farmers, with cows, horses, calves.
They have to get rid of them.
And then we also get a few roadkill. They're not as much as we used to because we're in a CWD area,
What does that mean?
chronic wasting disease area.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
so we can't,
And once you've been here and done this a few years, you know who's probably not going to bother you and who might bother you. But I still never trust any of them. That's the other rule. Never trust any of them. Even if you think they're the sweetest thing in the world. But these guys do share a bowl, so they're getting all theirs in one bowl.
No, it's not. That's what they do. And that's why her brother does the big animals. Yeah, just makes sense. And then it's only on him. Like, you don't want to put any volunteer at risk. Yeah. So they're a good family to help out. Oh, yeah. Well, we didn't think about what they're doing. Oh, that's awesome. And really, I've known for 2 years.
Yep, on our way back.
Most of them are illegally owned pets. Yeah. And then we're also seeing more from either private zoos or other facilities that the animals they don't look perfect. Yeah, because we're living in a society where everything needs to be perfect, or you get on your little phone and you do a negative comment.
They'll ship them out.
Yeah.
So you have private zoos that say,
Private and other zoos, AZA zoos and other zoos that just like because they don't want to exhibit them if they have, if they're blind in one eye, or, if they have to remove a leg because of an injury or something. Yeah. They don't want that because people complain, and then they get negative reviews, and then you get people saying, "Oh, what did they do wrong? Why didn't they do enough?" It's always the facility, not just an accident.
Then they say the zoos are treating them terribly.
Exactly. Yep. But there's a lot more of that.
They can only jump 6 feet. So, yeah. And they can cruise, full grown, they can cruise about 35 miles an hour. So they
Do you have a lot of fun?
Yeah.
Did you have a favorite animal?
The kangaroo.
Kangaroo? The bear. Ellie, what was yours?
Bear.
I like the bear. As a mom, I realized the excitement of it a little bit more. I think kids kind of take things for granted, but it is really cool to be able to see the animals so close. A lot of times in zoos, their cages are very large, and don't really see the animals. Of course, I think we were here on a cool day too, so that brought the animals out close to us. So I just think it's great to be able to live here close and make a little day trip out of it and make special memories for the kids and support a good cause at the same time.
I think just to give them a better life than where they came. And I mean, that's our whole goal. To give them a better home than what they had. And we're trying to always improve, but some things get in the way, like regulations and funding. But we just hope we have improved it from where they came from, and to give them a life where they're not, tormented or teased or harassed. And it's always, I think one of our rewards is, you get that animal that was abused, like physically abused, and then it comes out of its shell, and then you see it, lay on its back and show its belly to strangers, and then you've accomplished so much.